Hello, dear leaders, bringers of the dawn, starseeds, and all those who are into preserving and restoring the nature environment, biodiversity, and ecosystems, along with supporting rural communities, indigenous tribes, and many other excellent endeavors. I would love to share with you a vision of covering the earth with flowering gardens, high energy oases of love, and a clear plan has been formed on how this can be effectively achieved and, at the same time, allowed to go beyond the existing global crisis, thanks to the evolutionary breakthrough towards enlightened humanity and the new Earth. I'm inviting you for the new Earth co-creation thanks to the implementation of a multifaceted project that advances education and the built environment in such a way that it supports human well-being, evolution, and ascension, along with the effective restoration of degraded lands and ecosystems. Many are aware of environmental problems and other anthropogenic crises. So I would like to draw your attention to the fundamental global changes we are living through and propose an all-encompassing project that resolves many issues. In recent years, the Earth has been going through two major cycles, namely the precessional cycle, which occurs approximately every 25,920 years, and the galactic shift every 108 million years. Many ancient cultures, including the Vedas, Greece, Inca, China, Egypt, Maya, and Hopi Indians, tracked the cycle of precession and developed accurate astronomical calculations, confirming that now is the time for huge changes. Since the Earth is an experiment of evolution and perfection, if a civilization declines, a global catastrophe occurs, which serves as a restart to give humanity a new chance for development to start all over again with a pristine state. For example, Atlantis was washed away by a powerful tsunami because the Atlantis overplayed material toys, self-interest, and forgot about the evolution of the heart, compassion, and spiritual growth. They have proceeded with technological advances without heart balance, which caused disasters. Unfortunately, the same way is being repeated now. However, the difference is that we are now living in the time of harvest, the separation of the wheat from the chaff. In our time, humanity is washed by a tsunami of cosmic light rather than water, which accelerates the harvest process and contributes to the birth of a new, unlimited, multidimensional race of people. As the sun orbits through the galaxy, it brings the Earth closer or further away from the great galactic center. It is the proximity of the Earth and the Sun to this center that determines the level of development of human civilization, health, and spiritual wisdom. As the solar system moves away from the great center, people lose connection with the higher self, divine one within, cease to perceive the subtle world and focus attention on the material world. As a result, life expectancy decreases, health and connection with the higher self deteriorate. The great news is that now, according to the allocation of the solar system in the galaxy and the precessional cycle, those who have chosen evolution and compassion are experiencing a period of awakening, enlightenment, holistic healing, and ascension from the old version of themselves. Also, scientists have recorded that the natural rhythm of the Earth heartbeat, known as the Schumann resonance, has been at 7.83 Hz for many years with slight fluctuations. But since 2013, this electromagnetic frequency has been steadily increasing, confirming that a tsunami of light is washing the Earth. This is what contributes to the effective separation of the wheat from the chaff and the division into the old and new Earth. For those who are engaged in self-perfection and purification and live in harmony with nature, within the natural environment in their spaces of love, there is an opportunity to rise to higher densities of existence in unison with the new Earth, which means physical ascension. For those who are not interested in changing themselves, they remain on the old Earth, and after the cataclysms they will be reincarnated on other planets to undergo the same lessons for the soul to evolve. And so on in the circle of samsara, until they choose the path of evolution and ascension. However, for these major changes to happen, it is important to be born on a planet that is on the path of ascension, and this is one of the reasons for the overpopulation on Earth now. Which way are you going? In order to help humanity and the Mother Earth go through harmonious ascension, universal architects, ascended masters, and members of Galactic Council were invited to educate and help those who choose the path of the heart, evolution, and expansion to co-create the new regenerative environments which place as a foundation of the new Earth. My holistic approach, expertise, and services are dedicated to co-creating the new Earth and providing all-encompassing education that initiates the purification, rebirth, and ascension of humanity and the Earth, along with co-creating a special design that supports evolution and physical ascension. In addition to the changes described earlier, there one more extreme transition, the planetary dimensional shift. Approximately 13,000 years ago, after the fall of Atlantis, those who survived had to go through 3 days of darkness, during which the Earth and population transitioned to another level of existence. Back then, the Earth and Atlanteans fell from 5th to 3rd density, while now the ascension from 3rd to 5th density of existence is intended. During this 3 days period, a merger and change of densities occur, so all buildings and structures made of artificial materials are disintegrated. In this way, the Earth cleanses the environment from the previous reality. What is left of Atlantis? Only pyramids and megaliths. because they were built from nature materials, but the futuristic cities and technocratic achievements have disappeared. I do not want to scare anyone, and I'm not saying that all this will happen again, but it is better to be prepared for such changes. Therefore, in these restructuring times, it is dangerous to live in cities and in houses made of artificial materials, such as concrete, brick, glass, metal frames, etc. More information about the planetary transition and 3 days of shift can be found at website recreatingshambala.org. The name of the article is The Dimensional Shift. The link is posted under this video. Dear friends, I'm curious, have you already built for your family a safe eco-space out of nature materials for a successful transition through dimensions, precession cycles, and cataclysms? Usually, during this transition, the axis of the planet shifts. This has happened several times, as science has also confirmed. Everything changes dramatically, and those who can pass this stage find themselves in a new reality of existence, which means the birth of the new world. Therefore, I'm here to create specific designs for successful physical ascension and to provide education for evolution and harmonious autonomous way of life. I'm building exclusive Shambala villages which consist of academy, an ascension resort that promotes holistic purification, healing and regeneration that will greatly assist in overcoming changes to avoid negative events. As a universal architect with international education thanks to grants, I have acquired 5 graduate degrees and 20 years of professional experience in the fields of architecture, landscape and urban planning. Together with research activities in the fields of regenerative design, ecology and forestry, as well as holistic development, spirituality and ascension. So, during my PhD research, I wrote a dissertation about the new regenerative civilization and have designed all-inclusive plan for the effective healing, regeneration and ascension of humanity and the earth. The first step would be to create the Shambala village as a portal to the new reality and an ark where the best works of nature will be collected for their preservation and reproduction. The fundamental concept of the Shambala settlement is that it integrates the human and nature environment into a co-evolutionary whole where humans thrive in a symbiotic relationship with the living nature, which furthers health, self-realization, ascension and prosperity for all, and in turn creates a global ripple effect of healing nature and the population of the planet. Therefore, if you feel in resonance at the soul level, I propose to you cooperation in the implementation of this exclusive, multifaceted project to establish the foundation of a new reality, the new earth, which will also contribute to educational, spiritual, social, ecological and economic development. To achieve the best results, the Shambala settlement will consist of research academy with goals to help humanity evolve to the next stage of spiritual evolution and ascension. To unlock unlimited potential, explore the nature and abilities of consciousness, activate multidimensional power, and engage in creative self-expression. Educate leaders, ascension masters, and environmental architects to effectively regenerate degraded lands, forests, and create enlightened communities, Shambala villages around the world. To successfully put theory into practice, botanical gardens and geodesic domes are planned, which will consist of different ecosystems and contribute to preservation of the plant genetic heritage of the planet, distribution of medicinal plants, saving and selling organic seeds, environmental education to revive a harmonious relationship with the world of nature, which contributes to the health, well-being of humans and the environment. Altar Ascension Resort, which will provide guests with a transformative experience combining educational, entertainment, ecotourism, and active recreation, promoting self-empowerment, holistic purification, rejuvenation, and improved health through natural healing methods, applying rest from food, meditations, and other Eastern energy practices. Spaces of love, familiar states for the founders, investors, and masters of art, healers, enlightened teachers, orphans, indigenous people, and those who work at the academy, botanical gardens, geodesic biodomes, and Altar Ascension Resort. Education has always been the prime tool for implementing large-scale changes. Therefore, thanks to the holistic education and acquired experience at the Academy, international students, orphans, and guests of the Altar Resort will be able to teach, by example, a regenerative way of life, which is an important component in the evolution of the population and in the restoration of the nature environment that ensures prosperity for all. To convey the concept of the Altar Ascension Resort, which will serve as the initial income, a presentation was made where you can get acquainted with the unique features of the project and the phased development plan. This presentation is available upon request. For those who need advice on how to design a high-energy space of love, namely the Shambala portal that supports healing, rejuvenation, and physical ascension, and how to plan a healing garden, as well as on other issues of interest in the fields of spiritual development, activation of multidimensional abilities, holistic purification, healing, rejuvenation, and ascension, feel free to contact me. To everyone who has chosen the path of self-perfection, evolution, and ascension, I am always happy to help, and I am ready to discuss any opportunities for cooperation in the development of spaces of love and ecovillages, which serve to heal, uplift humanity, and enrich the earth with blooming gardens. Many are aware that the window of opportunity to avoid catastrophic collapse in ecosystems biodiversity loss and climate change is rapidly closing. So it is important to act now for global regeneration and spread a new way of life in harmony with nature. We, the family of light, are powerful beyond measure, bringing our light and love to earth. Imagine how powerful a movement we can be when, by joining our efforts, we begin to co-create the Garden of Eden, the creation of the new reality and the new earth. Therefore, I invite you to create a perfect world in which there is no place for survival mode, competition, fear, or scarcity. I propose to unite to create high energy and autonomous communities of Shambala light, which are based on spaces of love where we will live in abundance, grace, and complete freedom from the old collapsing system. In our times of change, in order to secure yourself in this collapsing system as well as successfully pass through the dimensional shift and live autonomously, the best and most reliable investment is an investment in the land, in creating paradise for yourself and your families. Now there is a unique opportunity for those who wish to join the Shambala settlement and for investors, philanthropists, to co-create these ecovillages and the Alade Ascension resorts. If you feel a response in your heart and have a desire to join this co-creation, feel free to fill out the application form through the Recreating Shambala website or message me via social networks. To summarize, I encourage everyone to collectively contribute to the regeneration of the planet, so it will be covered with beautiful, blooming gardens. In this scenario, abundant garden communities will save people from crisis and provide each family with their own high energy oasis, a portal to the uplifted reality of existence, to the new earth. With love and best wishes, Dr. Inglia Mora, Universal Architect, urban planner, visionary, spiritual guide, and founder of Shambala projects. Links to articles and information that complement my appeal and information about the Shambala settlement as well as my services and projects can be found under this video. See you soon in our fruitful co-creation of new reality and the new earth. Sending lots of love your way.